Hey everybody. I am saying this video because I'm done. I am done with all of this. Our family is falling apart, and we are all to blame. Every single one of us in this family has played a part. Every single one. And it needs to stop now. I am the oldest child. And so I am going to say it. This needs to stop. First, let me go on record to say that every single one of the children in this family, Marin, Xander, Atlas, Elena, George, are the only victims. Not Kristen, not me, not my mother, not my father, not Tim, not Lindsay, not my husband, none of us except for our children. We are adults and we are all acting like children. It's time to stop. I don't think I can be told one more time that I love one of my niece's nephews more than another. It is the most heartbreaking thing that you could say to me. And it hasn't even been said to my face, just behind my back. No, I don't love any child more than any other. No, I don't. I love them all the same. But do I have access to one more than the rest? Yes, I do. One calls me all the time, even when I don't call him. One allows me to stay at their house when I come to visit. One invites me to come to visit. I don't have a car. When I come to Texas, I'm paying for that trip. And depending on whoever's there to pick me up and put me up, I don't have a car. I want to say this, and then I'm going to get really, really deep. And I hope that you're still listening, because it's really important to me. Yesterday, on my way home, I made a point to make a note for myself as I drove Marin to fencing, because I thought, I really need to see the kids, and I know that they're not coming to the birthday party. How can I make this happen when I don't have a vehicle? I have to depend on people. Well, Kristen and Tim and Lindsay aren't getting along. They're not talking. I can't ask Kristen to drive me to their house, so I'll ask my mother. But I don't want to put her out. That's not fair. So what if I ask her when she picks us up from the airport if she could drive us to Denton? Okay? But I can't go too late because I need to be respectful of other people's time and the fact that she has a long drive back to the border of Oklahoma. So I text Lindsay and I say, hey, when are the kids getting out of school? Lindsay says the kids are getting out of school at 3 o'clock, and then Xander has an appointment. 3 o'clock's kind of late, because then I'm asking my mom to give me time to hang out with the kids, bring me all the way back to Fort Worth, and then drive all the way back up to where she lives. That's unfair. I don't want to inconvenience people. So I think, what if I surprise the kids at school? I come up with the idea. I really miss them. And I want to see them. And Lindsay said, probably not the best idea. It's difficult for Atlas. And Xander might get too emotional. I understand. That makes sense. And then it was just like a, let us know. It has to work both ways, guys. Offer me a suggestion. I'll meet you somewhere. We'll come pick you up. I can't do it all myself. But just because I can't it doesn't mean how much I love them or that they did anything wrong. So stop saying that. Stop. Our parents are not getting younger. Our parents are finally happy. Let them be happy. Let them be with who they want to be with. And don't keep them from their grandkids because they're happy. Because my happiness is my choice. And their happiness is their choice. And Tim and Lindsay, whatever you decide is your happiness is your choice. We all just need to mind our own damn business and be adults and do what needs to be done for our kids. And not repeat toxicity that happened with our family when we were kids. What are we doing? Our parents are not young. We are not children. It's time to grow up. Stop. Be kind to each other. Because something's going to happen to one of us. And at that moment, it's going to be too late. And I'm sorry if that sounds cliche. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth. We can't wait until that time where something happens. Tim, you work in a job where you risk your life every damn day. Something happens to you. What, do we all come together at that point when it's too late? Our father has his own health issues. His brother almost died. His sister is dead. His other sister is extremely sick. We don't have any grandparents. Our kids need to have full relationships with their grandparents. My parents, mom, dad, make every effort to be a presence in all of their lives. Stop pretending that one is loved more than the other. It's bullshit. They are the victims. They are suffering. Atlas and George could offer so much to each other. I am going to take responsibility for not calling Xander and Atlas and Elena more often. I should. That's on me. Sometimes my life gets in the way, and the fact that I don't live out there and there's that separation. I need to call them more, and I will. They're always on my mind, I promise. But do not shame me. It's time for this to stop. Because our family is ripped apart. Start talking to the person that you have a problem with, and stop talking behind their backs. We need to grow up. This can't go on anymore. It's going to become too late. It's going to become too late. I love you all. Every single one of you. The exact same amount. But it doesn't fall on one person to fix a relationship. It's everybody's responsibility. And it's time.